I'm making experience, quality, and so forth and so on. And hello, everybody. Even though there's nobody here, I'm going to say everybody for whoever watches this later. Sorry I look so awful. I probably should turn my TV off. It's casting a weird reflection on my face. Boop. There we go. Now I don't have that weird reflection on the side of my face. Something went wrong. Please try again. Please try what again? They always tell you something went wrong, but they never tell you what to try again. And then you're just left sitting there like, well, life. You got one person! Yay! Oh. Hold on, where's my box opener? My box cutter. Crap. Maybe I have one. I should have one. Right. This is the wrong pair of pants. Hello. Okay. Do I have one hidden here? No, that box cutter is gone. Darn it. I need to put those glasses back. Welcome to the awkward rambling stylings of me. Because I am an awkward person. Wasn't there a pair of pants somewhere with this? The world may never know. Hello, everybody. Sorry, I'm just being awkward and weird. I feel like this thing is not centered. That's gonna drive me crazy. Oh well. How are y'all doing today? Mr. Bunny said hi. Hello. Oh. Well, apparently he cannot raise his little arm without raising his shirt too. Hello. People are just coming in and be like, this dude's weird, bye. I may be a little weird, but you say that like it's a bad thing. Heck, I might as well go ahead and go get my ice cream or something. Nah, not. My stomach doesn't know what it wants to do right now. It definitely is telling me you should not have eaten those cheese sticks earlier. Yes. Definitely should not have eaten those cheese sticks. You know, communication with your body is very important. Especially since I just got over being a little sick for for a few days, for like 1 or 2 days, my stomach was like my own worst enemy. And, yeah. It's interesting working when your stomach is, my stomach was queasy, but I wasn't nauseous. If that makes any sense. And then when you're just like queasy the whole day, it just kind of throws you off and you're just like, "Arr." And then going through a 2-truck day when you're queasy. And then sweaty. So then you're queasy and dehydrated. So that's a double right there. Hello. Hello. It's me. I'm sorry, I'm playing with little toys that I have at my feet. I always get distracted so easily. Hello, Tiffany BJD Crafts. Or Tiff BJD. Hello. Sorry, I'm just being very distracted right now. Very easily distracted. Because I have like a million things around me to catch my attention. Like, oh, I wonder what this thing is. Or, well, I know what it is. And, well, it's a doll. But I don't know what it's from, what it does, or... My mind is just like a mile a minute right now. But then at the same time, it's like your brain is going a mile a minute, but your body is just like bleh. But how are you? Ugh. That's good. I figured I would do a live stream. Maybe an ice cream and dollies. But my ice cream is still softening. And open up a few things that I've gotten recently. Like, open up this Our Generation Girl kayak set. And see how that works. I don't know where I'm going to put it or store it, because this definitely won't fit in the wardrobe, but you know what? It will be cool. And then, I keep finding dolls like this. They're little knockoff Barbies. You know, wannabe high fashion dolls. By the same company. And then I ended up finding this one. Still, kinda still in its package. Even though that's been, like, busted open. And I'm like, wow, I've actually never found one still in its original package and or outfit. So, you know, this might be worth getting. And it was only $3. So I was like, you know, I'll just take it home. And I'll see. I'm probably going to end up destroying this box. Which sucks because I kind of like... I like the flower designs going around it. I think that's really cool. And there's a butterfly. But she's a fashion corner. That scared the crap out of me. She's a fashion corner doll by Classic Treasures. I wouldn't exactly say classic or treasures. But, you know, it was a knockoff doll trying to be something back in the time when Barbie reigned supreme. Not like today where Barbie is just kind of... Barbie's there. She's still top contender. But she has other competitors now. These are probably the kind of dolls that would have been... Excuse me. That would have been sold in like dollar stores. Honestly. Or general stores. Or drugstores. Yeah. Like, remember when the drugstores... Well, drugstores still do have toy aisles. But I remember one we used to have in town when I was a little kid. I can't remember the name of it. It's, well, it wasn't a drugstore. It was a, kind of like a little 5 and dime place. You know, little convenience store. We used to go in all the time. And I would buy little cheap Barbies or like a, little plastic dinosaurs or Indians or little, those little cheap cloth rag dolls with the bonnets. I had a yellow one. I really loved her. I loved her to bits. I don't know what happened to that doll. Kind of sad. Wish I still had her. I wish I could find one like her again. But yeah, actually this doll from the company has a grow hair mechanism. Which is why she has this little thing on the top of her head. It's not working now, of course. Malfunction. 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 I don't know how this is supposed to work. But I can dance. I can dance. 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 Do the robot or something. I have no idea where this dress came from either. Just like barely see the top of their heads. But I also have my Maxie doll here. And I have her horse that I just got the other day. And I probably should put the saddle on this thing. Saddle! That's, oh no. Oh, this is awful. The saddle is split. Oh. Well, I guess what can you expect with a toy from the 80s? It doesn't seem like the plastic was that good anyways, or that flexible. So much for that. And there's not another saddle in here. What even is this? What kind of torture device is this? Does it go on her head? Does it go on the head? Does this go on your head? I'm guessing it. It's the reins? Is it the reins? Well, either way, it's split too. So, that's useless as well. Well, girl, it looks like you're gonna have to ride bareback. Free as the wind. Sitting here while no one's watching me. Playing with dogs. Cause that's his. Oh no, they go further, I guess. Yeah. Oh, you about gave Maxie a concussion. Yeah, it's not as easy to ride without a saddle. I don't know if I'll be keeping that. Maxie just looked at me like... She's like, I just got a horse, and you're thinking about getting rid of it already. You suck. Oh, my stomach is feeling a little better, though. Thank goodness. Maybe all I needed was that one big burp. But, update on at least one doll. The doll that I so lovingly named Regina after the main mean girl off of Mean Girls. Here she is. She still smells like crayons. Here she is, all cleaned up, hair brushed out. It's a little frizzy, not too bad. The ends are dry, but if I just use a little fabric softener, maybe that will help. And then I put a little braid in her hair and, you know, swooped it off to the side and gave her a little hair thing. She's in a My Life As dress, which is really cute on her, with some Our Generation shoes. And, oh, this hair clip is Our Generation too. And we have these Our Generation glasses, which I tried to make fit on her, because they would look really cute with this outfit. Don't you agree? If they would actually fit on her head. They're probably not going to fit because the Our Generation girl heads are a bit slimmer than this girl's. But this is a strap dress, which is good for her body since she does have the vinyl shoulder piece. So it looks good. Yeah, she's like, eat it. Eat it up, American girl. I can wear strapless dresses and not see a cloth body. That's right. Eat it up. Eat it. She is a bit of a mean girl. She did not like me leaving her in the bathroom for her hair to dry. She was like, you're nasty. And I was just like, you're going to have to get over it, or you can go live with someone else. Either way, you're still going to be Regina. I don't know, she seems like she's going to be a mean girl. I'm going to have to make her get along with the others. No, I'm not yawning, and you can't prove anything. She's not that bad. Not as bad as Rachel. Now, what about this? How in the world do I open this doll? Oh. I guess let's let this girl out of her plastic prison that she's been in since the early 90s. I think around the year I was born. Hold on. Oh, she came from Roses. Yeah. Roses. 1992. Box date. So, yeah. A year after I was born. Woo! Okay, I did not destroy as much of that box as I thought. I thought that the whole thing would be just destroyed. And here she is. Oh, look. That's cute. There's her shoes. There's her clutch. And that is some stand, I can tell you. Oh, this whole thing is her stand. It says comes with stand. I didn't think it says come with display stand. I didn't think this whole thing would be the display stand. I was thinking maybe there was a stand base in here. Okay, hold on. But first, let me... better. Her head was like that in the box, and I was just like, oh, that bugs the crap out of me. Now, her hair does not feel nice. And I know that if I try to do too much to this hair, it's going to end up like this. Or this. A matted mess. but she definitely needs a cleaning. Okay, girl, how do I get you off of this thing? And how do I get your shoes out? Okay. Hold on. There's one more thing apparently missing. Here. Okay. There's a rubber band around her waist, holding her onto the stand. This is a very elaborate stand for a knockoff Barbie fashion doll. But there she is. Off of... Ooh. Out of her box, off of her stand, and smelling a little musty. She has a waist thing where she can pivot and stuff. She can turn, but she can't do the she can't do the rocking. Bend and click legs. Oh, woo, girl. She's still tight. Yes, that was an Austin Powers reference. But let's take a look at this stand now. This whole thing is her stand. Which I'm kind of like, then what's the purpose of putting the shoes on her if you're not going to be able to see the shoes? Because her feet are going to be down in this hole right here. But look at that. Look at the back of that. I mean, come on. The stand even holds the shoes, which you can see are silver and nicely displayed right there. And the clutch, which is, you know, your basic folded material clutch. Nothing too special. And then it's got this big freaking yacht boat stand, which it's like no one else can stand by me. Oh, hey, Dolly Grandma. I'm talking about this doll. I keep finding little dolls like this. They're like knockoff fashion dolls. I got this one because she has a grow hair mechanism. I thought she was a little special. And then I found this other one at Goodwill. They're all by the same company. And then I went to to another thrift store. And I found this one. With her stand inside of her box, which, as you can see, is very yellow and busted open. And she was $3. So I was like, well, these dolls keep finding me for a reason, so I might as well buy it. I don't know what to think about her, really. She's interesting. She has panties. Very interesting. Her hair, I'm going to have to clean and wash her. Yeah, look, I mean, come on. Look at that. It even holds her shoes in her clutch. You see those? You see her shoes there in her clutch. You know how hard it's going to be it's going to be hard to display her because of this stand alone, because I'm not going to be able to put other dolls around her unless I like sit them on her stand. I could take these two girls, sit them on her stand, and then just be like, ta-da! Here she is. Oh, goodness. And hey, Tina. I've been okay. I'm just, getting over some stomach issues, which they might be flaring up again. I'm not sure or I just should not have eaten those cheese sticks earlier. Yeah. And if she's a bride, that's one heck of a bride's dress. I mean, and this stand is a combination waist and crotch stand. So, yeah. Because it has this point for her to sit on, and this goes around her waist. For a clone knockoff doll, this company went out. Not to mention, they went through the hassle. They went through the hassle of making a complete plastic, all the way around plastic case. That way you can see the doll from every angle. Unlike Barbie, who you only get a front panel. Even in the holiday dolls, usually it's not like this. So yeah, they went through all that trouble for this doll. So they thought this doll was going to be something. They thought she was going to go places. Oh well. Long live the Queen Barbie. Still, huh? Just another doll that dwarfed in her shadows. And then, also, a little update on Regina here. Here's Regina. Little 18-inch Madame Alexander. She's a bit of a diva. She didn't want to wear this dress at first because it wasn't name brand. It was My Life As. But she's like, I'll wear it because it's cute. But then she got the Our Generation shoes, so she was happy. Oh, hold on. I just noticed she has her ears pierced. I wonder. No, those other earrings from my other doll, the holes are way too big for those holes. So I would have to think of some other kind of earring. Hello, YouTuber. Oh, thank you. And I also still have this girl that I need to do her hair. She needs her day at the spa. Other than that, I haven't really gotten any new doll stuff. But I have discovered something. On Walmart.com, I'm able to order things through, I guess, what dolls am I hoping to get next? I'm still looking for the Our Generation Raphael. I would love to get an American Boy doll, but the Toys R Us near me that has the American Girls doesn't have any yet. I would also I would also like to get the new Made to Move Curvy doll when she finally gets here. She has not reached us yet. And there's a few BJD things that I'm hoping to get, which I think this time around, this paycheck around, after I'm done shipping a few things off, I think I'm going to order some things for my BJDs. Things like wigs and eyes, clothes, things that they really need. Shoes. Oof. I feel like my stomach is saying that I'm okay for now. So, right now might be a good time to go get my ice cream. I don't want to, Grandma. I don't want to go to bed. It's too early. I usually don't go to bed until almost 3 o'clock in the morning, because that gives me 7 to 8 hours of sleep, so I can wake up in the morning and get through my day. You're catching flies. Well, you know what? I can remedy that. Let me go get my ice cream. And then every time I open my mouth, I can just shovel ice cream in there. And then I'll just be catching ice cream. So, I'll be right back. Yay, ice cream. Oh. Ice cream, ice cream, ice cream. Any Tonner BJDs? I have Tonner dolls, if that's what you're asking. I have an Elowin. Well, I have two of those. And I have... Well, actually, I'm selling my Tonner little mix match doll. It was a Playline doll that Tonner did a few years ago. That would come... The whole thing was mix match patterns and clothing and socks. And I think there was a charity about if you buy a pair of the socks to go with the doll, they donated a pair of socks or something like that. Oh. I'm eating Ben & Jerry's red velvet cake ice cream. It is right now my favorite ice cream for reasons. It's been a little warm today. It got up into the 80s. It was 75 in my house. And my mom finally turned the AC on. Well, they do have, their jointing is, their jointing is more like peg. Like they have the grooves, or, hold on. You know what? This is the one I could probably show you better because the other one I have, her body is still wrapped in plastic. Because she's wearing a black dress. Now, this is the one I have. Elowin Wild. Let's take this. I need to change this outfit. Oh yeah, now I remember. How much? Hey, Ray. Now I kind of remember how much of a pain in the butt it was to get this jacket on. Ugh. Because it doesn't come all the way undone. Like an actual jacket. So you have to try to take it off like a shirt. And come on. Come on. Come on. You know you wanna take this jacket off. It was hot today. Alright, here we go. There we go. Woo! Let's take this ridiculous earmuffs off. Now, her joints are like this. They're a peg system, where there's a peg that goes into the socket, and it has a ball like that. BJDs, they're strong. Most of the time, BJDs are strong, and you can take them apart. These dolls are not built to be taken apart. You can replace her wig, though. You can do that. I don't think you can change her eyes. Does she have jointing at the... Hey, Mary. Does she have... I can't remember if she has jointing at her ankles. I'm pretty sure she doesn't have jointing at her ankles, though. Hold on, my ice cream is calling me. This ice cream is heaven. It's red velvet. Ben and Jerry's red velvet. And it is delicious. But let me see. No, she does not have jointing at her ankles. It's just high-heeled feet. Oh, this is an Elwyn Wild Robert Tonner doll. I have two of her. One of her, the other one I have is in a black dress with dark auburn hair. They're very beautiful dolls. I don't have much clothes for them, which is a pity. It's a pity I don't have much clothes for them because they are beautiful. She's the one I changed the most. The other one, her body is still wrapped in plastic because she's wearing a black dress, which I have not washed yet. So I'm worried about it staining her. Sorry. My little happy dance. Oh, yeah, one of the ghostly dolls. She's lovely. I wish I could get one of her. Just ignore me and my happy dance. Okay. But yeah, she's lovely. This is supposed to be her winter outfit, but it's really thin, and I'm just like, I would not wear this in winter. Unless she lives somewhere very warm climated. I mean, yeah, sure, she had the coat on, but then she's only wearing a skirt and leggings, and I'm just like, girl, your nether regions are gonna be freezing. You got everything else covered. I mean, you even got a pair of earmuffs, you got a jacket, but everything from the waist down is gonna be freezing. Of course, these earmuffs just kind of look ridiculous. The fur is a little bit too unproportioned. Okay. And another exciting announcement. In 2 days is my baby's birthday. If y'all been on here and y'all have seen Jason on here, that's my baby. And in 2 days it's going to be his birthday. I wish he could be here, and I wish I could be there. Either one, but no, I have not seen those. Night Lolita. I'm gonna have to look that up because that sounds like something I would be interested in. Because I do like the Lolita style, and I also like the Harajuku style, which branches off into Lolita as well. Hello, Superboy 14. Oh, what are you getting? I'm doing good now that I have my ice cream. Oh, cool. Jan McClane doll in black striped shirt. I think I remember that, yeah. My dolly room. This is my bedroom. A pink crystal gown. Wow. That sounds awesome. I love crystals. It'd be really cool if they were actual rose quartz crystals. Now that would be awesome. But yeah, this is my bedroom. My bed is like right there. Behind this wall of dolls right here, my bed. My TV is right here. I'm sitting in my floor. That's my bathroom back there. Yeah, this is my room. I love crystals. I don't really collect I don't collect geodes, because they take up a good bit of room. But I do like crystal jewelry. And I do collect little crystal stones because I use them in my doll doctoring. I know that sounds weird, but I just use them when I am working on a doll. And I do have a few small crystals placed throughout my room. You know, like window seals and stuff, you know, to improve energies in my room. But my favorite stone is amethyst. No, I don't have any Patty Play Pal dolls. Have a hammock. Yeah. So I can have more room for my dolls. Miss Beasley, I have one, and my mother has one. My Miss Beasley is packed up right now because I've been waiting. I've been meaning to send her off to get repaired for a while now. Hey, Paula! I got ice cream, Paula. You okay, Paula? Okay. Paula, you know what the funny thing is? I actually have two people at work named Paula as well. One of them's a manager, and the other one works in works in the personnel office. So every time I see them, I think of you. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I do have a Miss Beasley, and so does my mom. My mom's Miss Beasley has been repaired to work, and I bought it for her for as a present. Cause she said when she was growing up, she always wanted a Miss Beasley doll, so I got her one. Mm-hmm. I might regret eating this ice cream later, but for right now, I'm loving it. Yeah, I guess they can be a little hard to find, or at least hard to find in good condition. It's even harder to find them with their apron and their glasses. If you can find one with their apron and glasses, you're good gold. I actually have a horror story. A horror story that will make most of y'all sick if I told you about Miss Beasley. It makes me sick just thinking about it. Well, my mom was out going to yard sales one day, and she stopped at this estate sale where it was yard sale. They were selling their grandmother's estate, and she was looking through, and they asked her if there was anything that she was looking for in particular. And she said, well, me and my son collect dolls and stuff. And they said, oh, well, there was a bunch of dolls up in the attic, and we threw them away. And she described one of them that was in the box. And it turns out that they threw away a vintage Miss Beasley doll, still in its box, and they threw it into the trash, into a dumpster, and it was hauled off. Yeah, along with a bunch of other dolls. I actually asked what dumpster. Yeah, I actually asked them, where did it go? What dump did it go to? Because I was about to go hunt these things down. I was quite prepared to cuss them out. I was so mad. I was so hot. I looked at them. I said, y'all know y'all did something really stupid, right? That doll alone could have been worth more than anything at this freaking yard sale. And y'all threw it away. All because y'all didn't know what it was. Y'all missed out on a big money-making opportunity. Because finding a Miss Beasley with her apron and glasses alone, you're looking to pay big money. But to find one still in the box, they had a gold mine and they threw it away. To this day, it makes me sick. I'm just hoping that someone at that dump saw these dolls and knew they were worth something and fished them out. I hope and pray someone did. Because I mean that's not uncommon to happen, y'all know. For people that work at the dumps to fish them out. They just couldn't be bothered. That's the whole reason. They just honestly could not be bothered. That's why they weren't doing an estate sale. That's why they were selling all of her belongings at a yard sale. They just honestly could not be bothered. Me and my mom both told them they threw away a lot of money. Because most of what they had at that yard sale was glass dishes, pottery, stuff that these days in this area does not go for much. Stuff that you can go to a hospice store or an antique store and find them being sold by the box for dirt cheap. Stuff that isn't worth anything. That's what they were selling, because they're like, oh, it's glass and it's dishes and we can get money for this. But what they threw away the big ticket stuff. Well, even if it was a reproduction made in the 90s, we will never know because they threw it away. But giving the age of the woman, it was probably an original. Given her age. Yeah. It made me sick too. That's all I could talk about for like the next month. Yeah. I tell people, never ever throw a doll away. I never throw a doll away. I don't care what. I don't care what kind of condition that doll is in. Don't throw it away unless it can absolutely not be saved. Even if you do not think you can save the doll, you could probably still, someone could probably still use it for parts. Just like the other day on a Raggedy Ann and Andy Facebook group, someone posted an eBay listing of 2 Raggedy Ann and Andy dolls in very bad shape. One of them, its face looked like it had been ripped off. And she commented, I would have just thrown them in the trash. Ooh, she got jumped on so bad. She got jumped on so bad. Everybody was like, no, don't throw these away. Someone could repair these, or at least they could be good body part donors, you know, like eyes, limbs, clothes, hair even. Ooh. I hate when people say, I would have just thrown it away. I hate when people say that. I'm like, well then how about I just throw you away? Bye. I don't need that negativity in my life. I mean, there's a difference between trash and something that's worth keeping. Or worth finding a home for. This is trash. I'm probably going to throw this away. It's trash. The doll that was in it is worth keeping. Oh, even if it has a musty smell, that can be changed. This doll right here is right now smelling a bit musty. She smells a bit musty. I can clean her. Cloth doll, clean it. This girl right here smells like crayons. It's true. She's my second doll like her. She's my second Madam Alexander that smells like crayons. Do I throw them away? Nah. Kind of reminds me of my childhood, actually. I just don't cuddle with them. I mean, there are ways to save and reuse even dolls. You can recycle dolls, like Furbies and things like that. There are people out there who repair Furbies and other electronic toys. Those people could take a broken Furby and fix it, or if it's non-repairable, they can use the good parts to fix another. Recycling. In the doll world. In the doll and toy world. See, it's not just paper and plastic and stuff that we can recycle. We can also recycle our toys. Oh, cloth dolls, it's just, with most dolls, it just needs a good bath. plain and simple. A good bath, a good airing out. You could also try baking soda or coffee grounds. Dryer sheets. With her, yeah, people, when they store their dolls, some people will take, they will put a little bit of baking soda into a mesh bag or something, and they will put it inside the container with them to help keep them smelling fresh. Yeah, and some people will put coffee grounds, unused, of course, unused coffee grounds, into, well, like pantyhose material. Yeah, like a mesh pantyhose material. And they will put them into containers that they store their dolls in. And that helps eliminate the smell. Well, when I wash my doll clothes, I usually use Woolite. But I may spray a few spritz of the Oxy spray in there with it, but I mainly use Woolite with a few spritz. Now, if it's a bad stain, yeah. And it also depends on the age of the clothes. I'll use OxyClean on a new outfit like this. No, that's no problem. But I may not use OxyClean on a vintage Barbie dress. Probably not a good idea. How do I store my BJD dolls? My BJDs are right now in my closet. I usually keep their original boxes that they came in. And if I have to store them away or pack them up, I put them in their original box, which either has a pillow or a foam insert inside the box. But I keep them out of direct sunlight. That's why they're in the closet. So they're not in sunlight. Oh, well, which Barbies are vintage? Well, let me just go ahead and say Barbies from the 80s and the 90s are not vintage. They're not. They're retro. Vintage Barbies are more like 70s and beyond. So from the mod era to the ponytail Barbies and bubble cut Barbies and stuff like that, that's more of the vintage. And yes, BJDs that are made out of resin does age, and as it ages, it does turn yellow, unfortunately. So, my dolls will eventually turn a different shade of color. And a good show of that would actually be my boy Jordan, because he was already old when I got him. Well, resin just yellows. That's what it does. Now, there is a company named Hujo that makes dolls out of another kind of... You see, resin is basically a kind of plastic. Resin is a kind of plastic. Now, the company Hujo makes BJDs out of ABS plastic, which is more durable and does not yellow as fast. In other words, it will last a whole lot longer than a usual BJD. There are some methods that people say can de-yellow a doll. It's not going to be a drastic, oh my goodness, it looks brand new doll. It's not going to be like that. But there are methods that they say can de-yellow it a little. But no, it's not going to be brand new again. And usually it takes baking soda, OxyClean, and hot water and a lot of soaking and scrubbing. Yeah, that's why people with BJDs keep them out of the sunlight. Because things like heat and sunlight can cause a BJD to yellow faster. But if you actually want to get into the BJD hobby, but are wary of the fact that your dolls are going to yellow over time, you can look into Hujo dolls, because they make their dolls out of ABS plastic. Well, that's the thing. ABS plastic doesn't yellow as fast as resin does. ABS plastic, it may take many, many, many years before you even notice it is yellowing. I mean, like, you see, this container right here is about 24 years old. And it's yellowing. And yeah, and sealant does yellow too. Sometimes if a doll yellows, it's just the sealant, and you just have to wipe the sealant off. Oh, yeah, Mikey boy, you actually did just remind me of something. BJDs, there are things you can do to help protect your doll from yellowing as quick. It's still going to yellow over time, but there are things you can do to slow it down. Keep it out of sunlight, keep it away from heat, and use a sealant that has a UV protection. Like Mr. Super Clear, UV cut. Which is kind of like sunglasses for your dolls. Oh, hey, Unicorn 1513. I'm doing fine. So, yes, your doll is eventually going to yellow. Just like this package. It will eventually yellow. ABS plat. Well, all vinyl dolls stain pretty easily. They say that Dolphy Dream is worse at staining than Smart Dolls are. They say Smart Dolls don't stain as bad as Dolphy Dreams. But I wouldn't know. I've never had a Dolphy Dream or a Smart Doll. But I have had some of my 18-inch girls. I have had them stain, and they're vinyl. So I do have experience with that, at least. Like one of my Our Generation girls, she had a black headband on, and the black headband stained the bottom and the back of her neck, of her head, where it was sitting. Oh, A-Zone dolls are like ABS plastic. They're not resin. So they're not gonna yellow like a resin doll. I haven't really seen much about the new Polly Pockets. I saw one comparison picture of like a new Polly Pocket versus an original Polly Pocket. And my cousin had original Polly Pockets when we were kids. And from what I saw in the picture of one of the new Polly Pockets, was not impressed at all. I was not impressed. Because the old Polly Pockets had so much going on, but it seemed like this new Polly Pocket had little to nothing. Yeah, I do need to check. I know Doll Circle, probably My Froggy stuff, and the Mommy and Gracie show will probably have plenty of videos on the Toy Fair. I wish I could go. But I will have to live vicariously through them. Especially My Froggy stuff. I like her videos better. Yeah, I like My Froggy stuff because I still feel a few of my favorite YouTubers are My Froggy stuff, Cookie Swirl C, and 1,000 Splendid Dolls. The reason why I like them so much is I can tell in their voice they still have so much enthusiasm for what they're doing. They have so much joy in what they do still after all this time. And they just love what they do. Now the other YouTube channels like the Mommy and Gracie show, I can tell Mommy has not been the same since Gracie kind of, backed out of the channel. Since now that she's doing it practically on her own, I can tell she's it's kind of like she's carrying a burden by herself. And that, plus I know with her health issues, I know it's not easy for her to do these videos, and their fans expect new videos all the time. That's why I don't do regular videos, because then people they just expect it from me, and then it's like I have extra pressure on me. So I'm just like, I'm just gonna put videos out when I put videos out. Yes, she does have MS, and that's what I did say that with her health, it's not easy for her to do these videos by herself. So I can tell some days that she's struggling, and that she would rather just curl up on the couch and do anything other than make videos. And I completely understand that. I would not blame mommy for taking a break if she needed it. And my Froggy stuff, she's so creative and she does so much with her dolls. And I would just love to just look around her house at all the stuff she's made. I swear her dolls probably have their own city going on in her house. Yeah, I mean, we get busy. We can't all make videos every week. Yeah, we can't all be making videos every week. And I know that I can tell in those YouTubers that are putting out videos every week. Sorry, I think that ice cream's coming back to bite me in the butt. I can tell that when those people start to lose steam. I can tell when they start to lose the passion for the reason why they made that channel. And it's hard. It's hard to do it. It's hard to see that. That's the reason why I like 1,000 Splendid Dolls. They try to put out a, hey baby. They try to put out a video every week. But if they don't, it's like no big deal. Because, you know, we know they have stuff to do. They have jobs. They have health issues. And they're not going to sit there and be like, oh, I'm sorry. They're gonna be like, well, we didn't get a video out because of this. And I respect that. I respect a YouTuber who can be like, hey, we're not going to be able to get a video out every week. Life is life. We will get videos out when we can. Because I respect that. Because it makes me feel like they're more human. And they're not being forced to do it because of sponsors. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would love some sponsors like Batat in our generation. Oh goodness. Well, I'm glad it was only a brief second, baby. Okay, everybody, there's Jason. So go ahead and wish him a happy birthday, cause it's going to be his birthday in 2 days. Jason's birthday is in 2 days. I know it's a little early, baby, but happy birthday. Happy early birthday. I hope that box gets there by then. Or if not, at least the next day. I'm not expecting a miracle. Aw, thank you. Oh, who wants to watch me open this kayak? Well, since I just sent the box off today, it's probably going to take 3 or 4 days for it to get there. So I'm hoping at least the day after your birthday. Yes, his birthday is in 2 days. 2 days. 2 days. Baby, you tell them how old you're going to be while I go get my box cutter. Ooh. Ooh, sitting a bit too long. Oh yeah, that ice cream is going to kick me. Sometimes I worry that I'm turning lactose intolerant. And then I'm just like, no, because I love milk. Even though they say it's bad for you, I love milk. Oh, come on. Where's my box cutter? At least where's the one that I take to work? Is it in this sprayer pan? Yeah. Woo! Yeah, he's older than me. That makes him a cougar. Hold on, I have to, Sometimes I forget how old I am. And I'm just like, eh. Oh, hold on. Let me take this to the kitchen so I have some more room in front of me. Oh, yeah, that ice cream's coming back on me. Okay, but yeah, sorry about that. But yes, I'm 26. Came out the day after I sent it. Okay. I wish I was 6 again. Or 16. Nah. Wish I was 9. There you go. 9 is a good year. Now I know why this was taped to the outside of the box. I know why they donated this now. The oar's broken. It's supposed to connect like that, but this is broke. I could glue it together. Not that big of a deal. This is still an almost $40 set. A $40 to $50 set. So I'm not complaining about a little bit of gluing. So I'm not complaining about a little bit of gluing. Okay, how do I open this thing? Boop. Okay, you're gonna have to go over here. Yeah, I could make a new one. I could I could do my Froggy style and make a new one. I mean, have you ever watched my Froggy stuff and just looked at her homemade stuff compared to the stuff that Mattel puts out and just be like, wow, her stuff looks so much better. Hey, Drive Dolls. Aw, kisses back, baby. Okay, how does it work? Okay, our generation, what's going on here? Why can I not get this out of the box? Oops, sorry, girl. Ow! Cardboard tried to cut me. Okay. Ugh. Here's the helmet. Rah. Rah. You have to unscrew the pieces out. I'm good. It's like, what kind of Satanist did this? Why? Why must I use power tools to get my doll out? Woo! Got the kayak. Kayak. Me. Might actually be the only time I get to use it is probably in a bathtub, since I hardly ever go down to the lake anymore. And honestly, I would not trust my dolls with cloth bodies near that water. Because, ew. That water's gross. I'll swim in it. I don't care, but no. Cloth doll bodies? No. Okay, so the cute thing is, comes with a life vest, little water shoes, and a pair of goggles. Whitewater rafting. I don't know if that boat would hold up to whitewater rafting. But okay, here's some of the other accessories. I know Batat in our generation is not as big as like American Girl, but they got some good quality. I mean, I know American Girl is name brand and everything, but I think our generation is holding its own. Hey, good night. Here's a compass. Yeah, I do think American Girl is a little overpriced. Here's a compass. A water bottle. Ew, that's gross. Yuck. Sticky tape. Okay. And a jar of trail mix. Hey, Michael. A jar of trail mix. An orange. A bag of veggie chips. A little waterproof camera. Whoop. With a picture on the back. Some sunscreen. And I'm not sure what this is. What is this? And this thing! Whatever that is. And all of her supplies are supposed to be able to fit. Well, not all of them, but you know, like her snackage. Cause you know you gotta have snackage. And her and maybe I guess you can put the camera down in there. Or whatever. And she can hold on to the compass. Or you can put the compass in here. But anyway, she got all this stuff. But no bathing suit. A bathing suit was not included in this set. So here we go. She's going to be our model for today. You ready to go kayaking? Woo! And there she is. She's in the kayak. In the kayak. Doo, doo, doo. Do, 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 do. She's kayaking naked, y'all. It's like, are we sure that's water in that water bottle? Like, what would you do if you saw a woman kayaking naked down the river? You would wonder if that is really water in her water bottle. With her broken oar. Of course, she has to have the broken oar. The broken oar is key. She'll be cuter once I fix her hair. I might have to do a video about that. I doubt it would be able to float with her in it because these dolls are pretty heavy. I'm not sure how that would balance, if that would balance too well. I think this is more for imaginative play, like on dry land maybe. But I'm sure this would float on its own. Not so sure if this would float with a doll in it. I just realized I'm holding it down here where you can't see it, when I should be holding it up here where you can see it. But yeah. You might just have to imagine that she's in the water. That, or if you actually try to put her in the water, you might want to make it look like, you might want to have something under her to balance it and then make it look like she's in the water. Or you might want to hold it so she doesn't go overboard. But yeah, I paid like 21 bucks for this. Yeah, it would be nice for a photo shoot. My mom's like, what are you going to do with that thing? I'm like, I don't know, but I'm getting it. Because they're usually 40 to 50 bucks. Okay. Y'all gonna have to move. Okay, so now I'm going to sort all of the accessories into their proper containers. Like, here's the goggles. They can go in here with the glasses. And it just has food and stuff, yeah. The rest of this can go in here. Come on, give me them veggie chips. And is there anything else besides the oars and the vest and the helmet? That needs to go in there. Oh, the shoes. The shoes need to go in here, though. Here. There we go. Shoes. Where did that helmet? Oh, the helmet's right here. Oh, I forgot the compass. Okay, which one? What is it again? I'm forgetting stuff. That was the glasses. Okay, here we go. Compass. Dolly painting. Well, if someone's going to make a dolly painting of my room, just paint out the dirty clothes. Just skip over that detail. Okay, so now I have a life jacket, some oars that I need to re-glue, a helmet, and a kayak that I need to find out what to do with. Ta-da! Still don't know what to do with it though. Yeah. And then I gotta throw away, recycle the box. Oh. That was interesting. I was surprised that she could actually sit in it though, because some of our generation girls, the ones that don't have the extra rubbery legs, they have a hard time sitting like that because their legs want to splay open. So I was like, okay, how am I going to get this doll to sit straight inside this thing? But she went in quite easily. I was quite surprised, actually. Now I just got to get a bathing suit for him. But okay, guys. It's getting pretty late. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. Thank you all for joining. Oh, the purple elf, that's George. He's actually a family heirloom. No, Paula. No problem, Paula. Thank you all for joining. I hope y'all have a good night. Bye.